Hey up everybody. Guess where I am, look, behind me. Boston Park. And I've come to Boston Park because about 12 months ago somebody got in touch with me and asked me if we'll do, or if we could together do or find Dead Man's Valley. Now I've never been to Dead Man's Valley, but this chap who's asked me is a local. He's a local comedy writer. He's written a few books and he goes by the name of Canklow Kid. Now, the last time he went to Dead Man's Valley was like 70 years ago, so it's going to have altered. So we're going to do that, and I'm going to introduce you to him shortly. But there's some more who's joined us, and we've got a tour guide. And this tour guide's only lived in Canklow for 19 years. And she's from Utah in America. So the people who live in Canklow don't know where we're going, but the person from the USA does. So I'm going to introduce you now. So here we have Scott. He's a Rotherham lad. He's interested in everything Rotherham and just getting to find out about it, and he's fetched his granddad along. Here's Paul, he's part of the group. He's an ex-Canklow lad, so he's going to help us out today. This is Julie. She's going to be his tour today. She's tour guide all the way from Utah.
Yeah, I've flown out here just for the occasion.
So she's come specially today to show us how to get to this Dead Man's Valley. And finally, we have here John Brogan, ex-Canklow lad and also known as the Canklow Kid, who's written several books. Have you, John? So I've just been introducing John, and I've just said, when was the last time you went to Dead Man's Valley?
70 years ago.
So, we don't know how long it's going to take us to get there. We're not all over 60 except for Julie. Oh, and Julie's daughter, of course. Sorry. Julie's daughter is Megan. Hi, Megan.
There is no secret back tunnel.
No, but
behind that.
I know.
I know, but that's what got
They
people
still
got
talk about it. They
We
still
were
talk about it.
brought
Anytime you see it in any kind of history page, that's the tunnel.
Let's try chiseling some bricks out to look in to see where it went, and it just don't go anywhere. Look, even up there, look, they've tried to knock some bricks out, and as a consequence, I reckon that's why that lintle's cracked, because there's nothing to support it.
You know that one, because you're missing all of this. This is where the hut used to be, I'm sure.
Yeah, this is where the hut used to be.
Look. Yeah, for the boat.
For the, yeah,
There used to be a path down there.
did they?
A staircase, yeah.
Oh, let's go find it, though.
Yeah,
No,
you've
got a staircase here in front of us. Do you think that's the
No, there's a staircase from up there down.
Come on, John.
This here to a lad from Canklow.
No,
There's a lovely football pitch when you were a bowling green. And they kept chasing us off for playing football on it. So to get us on back, we planted some lettuce seeds in aeration holes.
Hey, you're on camera here, John.
Oh dear!
I don't think you'll get done for that.
For all these bloody trees here.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
used to be a bike racing track in Canklow Woods.
Did they?
Yeah. Cross bikes for the trail bikes.
Yeah.
And every Sunday morning they had racing in the woods.
I don't know.
Me, undo that. So there's an easier way to get down. If you want to get right to the rocks, just keep going forward. And we can... Did you remember it bigger?
No, I've never been here, Julie. Never been here at all. Right.
Don't touch any of that, Mother.
I'm going to say there could be any.
Don't. Yeah.
Mother, don't. Mother. Julianne. Julianne. Don't.
You don't know who's been in
Mother,
there, what they've
there
touched.
could be needles in there. Stop touching it.
So here we are then, Dead Man's Valley,
Is this what it's so?
and this is it.
Oops.
There's a Holly's Cave. So somebody's been here. How long must it have took to do that? Holly's Cave.
No idea.
So there's a few names.
March 15th.
Mari,
15th
March 15th.
or March 2015.
March 15th, Maris.
Could be.
And then we've got Willie. We've got a lad called Tosser.
Not in actual.
And then we've got some other faded names here, look. And there's one up there. Oh, hang on, what's this? Rat. Is that rat or raw?
Kim Crow, I think it is. Just steady ground.
So this is the infamous Dead Man's Valley. So this would have been that picture I've seen. Where the Volkswagen van were here with these lads behind it, and they've run it off top of there. Just drove it through. Just crashed it. I think it was just done deliberate, you know, for vandalism.
Yeah, just pushed it off.
Yeah.
We've been speaking about whether or not anyone actually ever did die here. I heard it was someone on a motorbike that went off edge. I mean, there are flowers been left for someone.
There might be. Somebody's put on my video channel that they used to,
You can get
they
John
remember,
coming out. He's going to come out. He's exploring. Don't hit your head on the way out.
they, yeah, that they can remember watching, you know, whether they sat up there. Do you know, guys from practicing home guard or whatever,
Oh, right, okay.
throwing grenades into these
Okay,
caves.
yeah, so it's probably what's made them bigger than they are, huh?
Do you want to film it?
You'll find
Yeah,
some
yeah,
flowers
go-
in there. The drug stuff's on the right hand side.
I've got a light in me, it's in
I
my
was about to
camera
say,
bag.
Can I borrow your head torch? Just to quickly film in there.
My daughter's always baby.
That's all right.
I know, bless her. But she was right, Julie, she was right.
I just moved a bit of rubbish. There's no needles in there. There's just or is it a colored glass?
Oh, we're lost. Anyway, we come to this. We don't know where we're going. But our guide says, head towards traffic. Come on.
Straight will take us to where you wanted. You said that meadow thing. The
1, 2, 3.
I don't know. You called it like a big meadow. You called it that, didn't you?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know I don't know if that's it, but it's an area without.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Unless you're calling the 1, 2, 3 the stuff behind Canklow, not that.
Well, that 1, 2, 3, it's got a stream. Is there a stream there? So you got a stream there.
Wait a minute. So we have one natural spring that that makes a stream.
Yeah.
There's a big concrete wall
That's
still
right,
there.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's 1, 2, 3.
There's a
So
sign
that's
over
not where we're going, but it does still exist. But
Does
it does have a
Is it
lot of trees
overgrown?
up now, but that's we drank from that spring water. I don't know.
I was thinking there's a sign down there.
I
It's a
thought
bit
it were
boggy.
near that, do you know,
Where houses finished
yeah,
on Canklow Road,
Um,
and then there was chapel.
yeah,
Well, one,
It was
two,
behind
three,
chapel,
there
weren't
was a
it?
gap there to 1, 2, 3.
well that's not where school is it? Because school is built where Canklow Hotel were.
School is.
Yeah, Canklow Hotel.
It'll be up behind it, well up behind it.
So it'll not be there.
That's why I saw
So
the guy deer stalking. There is a big cement wall though, and a stream, a spring.
is there?
Yeah,
I'll
it's a
be
big
able
old
to tell
cement
you
wall.
whether
Like when
it-
I say big cement wall, I mean like it's
We'll
about this
go
high,
that way.
and it goes that way. It's quite
We'll go
long.
that way. Because I'm thinking, we didn't, when we used to go to 1, 2, 3, or what we call 1, 2, 3, when we were kids, we didn't venture that far in from houses.
No,
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah.
You were only
But it were nowhere near,
100-foot front road.
yeah,
And the
but it were
path
nowhere near
went-
chapel.
Stuff there, there were a major path through from Rotherham Road
Yeah,
down to the 1, 2, 3.
that's it. So it's that way then, Julie, where you've just said.
Yeah.
So we'll go
Is that
there.
what we want to do?
Yeah. So I want to see
It's
that.
boggy. From
It's
what I remember,
boggy.
it's boggy. Yeah. from what I
Well, we'll
remember,
have a
it's
look.
boggy.
If it's too bad, we'll get back on a path. I ain't seen that since I were 9, 10 years, 60 odd years.
I got my pet tadpoles from there.
Come on then, John. See if we can get you some tadpoles.
Hey,
See if we can find you some tadpoles.
I mean, everything. The tortoise, the oris, the hedgehog were Percy, the dog were Laddie, the budgie were Mickey.
My tadpoles I've named Sarah.
Ah,
My,
you can't
my
give
daughter.
individual
My
names.
daughter. It's turned out to be my daughter. I bet it was here, John, that racetrack.
Yeah.
It must have been, because this is bigger than that other one.
Yeah, this must have been.
Probably why
It's
I never
no
go
more
back,
still.
because I think I really like the book.
I think John's taking some pictures to write another book.
He's going on it for a while. Attracted to his jacket.
Born in Yorkshire, lost in Canklow Woods.
That's what you should call
Again.
a book. Or what's the 1, 2, 3, John?
So the 1, 2, 3 is, well, I didn't know what it was until I did that video on Canklow and people started getting in touch with me. Now, John might know more than me, but it was a firing range, and it were a wall, and one used, and on this wall, I believe, I mean, John might correct me, was the numbers 1, 2, 3, so they could fire at it. Is that right, John?
Oh,
The 1, 2, 3 with a firing range. What said 1, 2, 3 on it?
I don't know, I can't,
Ah.
it was only one piece of material as I remember.
So, well, do you know that Canklow video I did in 2023?
Yeah,
People messaged and to say why they called it the 1, 2, 3,
yeah,
and that it was a firing range. And then tunnels in the cliffs at Canklow,
they were
what I
still-
thought were for pit ponies,
no, they-
with the ammunition stores.
the pit ponies were separate. It ran where the car park is for McDonald's.
Yeah,
It ran up all there. There was a set of pit ponies at stables,
yeah,
separate to that
Ah.
storage. So yes, the storage was there, and so was the explosives that they kept were for pit.
right.
Right, so they were kept stored there safe, and the pit pony had their own stables that went right up to where McDonald's is,
Yeah.
at the side of the road.
So that'd have been back at pit manager's house then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the pit manager's house for Canklow, Rotherham Main or Canklow Pit,
Yeah.
was where McDonald's is now. And that tunnel, what's in the cliff, what we know is there, but you can't see it anymore, where the ammunition stores for. Did they use it for this rifle range?
Oh, they use it for petrol there.
Oh, for
because they're
explosives.
blasting,
For blasting. Yeah.
It was a safe place. But it was also used in the war.
Yeah.
Bigger stuff.
So if anybody wants to add to that, if we don't know if it's right or not, if anybody wants to clarify, and then just leave us a message. But these, you can see these trees aren't very old, look,
No, a lot of them.
and that's adding to density.
Yeah. And then like in another 10, 15 years, it might even be more dense.
But it just shows you, doesn't it, all them trees in front of the castle, where you could look out and look at all Sheffield industry, Rotherham industry, going into Sheffield and all the west of Rotherham. You can't see it anymore. So the only vantage point you've got to see all that again is by going in the lodge or the castle, because they've built a viewing platform on the top of that castle, so you'd be able to see that out. I'll try and make a date, I'll try and get some opening times, and I'll do another video up that castle, building it on the edge, on that cliff's edge. It has been seen from miles around. And when we were kids and we lived in Brinsworth, you could look directly up towards the castle, because there weren't any of them trees that you see today. And there was always a light. There was always a light on at that castle on the outside wall. I'm going to try and see if it's there. And when we go back, I'm going to see if it's still there.
Yeah, and so the 1, 2, 3 is like there.
So it
So
comes
we
down here.
Follow this up. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. That seems a bit. No, I think it's a muddier place. Let's see if there's it's really grown over. It might be a little bit further up here.
So that concludes as walk. We set out to find Dead Man's Valley and the caves, which we did do, and then we went on to find the 1, 2, 3, which we were unsuccessful of finding that because it's all overgrown. We did, however, get full of green fly. It's taken 3 hours, and we've finally got back to the castle where you can see behind me, look. So thanks for watching. Thank you to Julie, John, Scott, and his granddad Paul, and I'll see you on the next one. Ta-da!